Dawkins went on X and said that Islam is a mental infection. Well, from an evolutionary perspective, it's not actually an infection. We can actually call it a successful meme, a cultural transmission. So there is a field known as evolutionary psychology. You should really read it up. And in fact, one of the pioneers of the ideas of evolutionary psychology is a little known biologist by the name Richard Dawkins. In his book, The Selfish Gene, he talks about the ultimate rationale of life is the preservation of genes. So evolutionary psychology teaches us if something has adaptive value, then it's going to be culturally transmitted and also genetically transmitted. So what does Islam have to offer? It provides social cohesion. It provides a moral framework. It provides an answer to existential questions. It provides a political system. And also it provides the cultural transmission for all of these things to be passed on in an effective way through learning. So from a purely Darwinian perspective, Islam is an evolutionary success story. You should come over to this side, because the other side that you're on, state atheism, hasn't really worked out that well, has it? We saw what happened with state atheism in the former Soviet Union with Chairman Mao, and you also have Stalin, and you have communist China. You've got all this stuff going on, and all these people are mass murderers. And in fact, their fertility rate is quite low compared to Muslims. So one thing that I suggest you do is you come over to the Islamic side, because you can get 4 wives and you can pass on your genetic material. In fact, a farmer in Afghanistan is way more successful than you are currently, because you only have 1 progeny. So I suggest to you, the best thing for you from a Darwinian perspective is to accept Islam, and accept also that even you calling Islam a mental infection at best goes to show its cultural adaptive value. So there must be something about this moral, political, ethical, existential framework which allows its adherents to be the most successful Darwinian team.